Mic check, mic check. Yeah, yeah. In here, yeah. In here, yeah. That's right. We in here, we in here, we in here on this Sunday night. It's just our opinion podcast. Yeah, we in here tonight. Broadcasting live and direct in the beautiful city of Lake City, Florida. Back in the Sunshine State once again. Well, there's no sunshine today. Actually, it's dark. The sun has set. It is 8:30 Eastern, 8:34 Eastern Standard Time, and I'm in the place to be Z. Much love, and respect to you guys tonight. You know what I'm saying? Waiting on my brother, Dark Prince. He'll be on momentarily. Uh, I'm still trying to get everything situated because tonight topic is a bit of a, as always, a doozy. You know what I'm saying? As you can see down there on the ticker box down there, raising a child goes wrong in today's society. Well, the reason why I picked that topic tonight actually is because I don't know if you guys really paid attention, but it's been a lot of crazy stuff been going on in our society, man. I'm talking about straight crazy. It's so crazy to the point where the weather is jacked up. I mean, you seeing these tornadoes popping up left and right. And you know me, I'm not a religious guy. You know what I'm saying? I used to be back in the days because I ain't had no other choice. I was a child. And had to go off what my mom raised me to be. A Christian or whatever the case may be. But I don't get down with Christianity and nothing like that anymore. And it's not a cap. It's just that some things that you find out as you grow up and you research and look up that was never shown to you when you was a child. And there's a reason for that. And I understand that as well. What's happening, fam? He said, speaking of Florida, did you hear about the guy? Oh, yeah, I'm finna get into that, fam. Just stay tuned. I'm finna get into that. I know exactly what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what's going to be a part of the topic. Raising a child goes wrong in today's society. Letting kids make their own decisions and the news. Well, in fact, let's talk about that. I think I had a picture of the little. No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm lying. Uh, well, as my fam say, a little boy in here in Florida, 2 years old, and his mother were both killed in St. Petersburg, Florida. The little boy, where the woman's body was found, but the little boy's body wasn't found until later on. But he was found in an alligator's mouth because his father supposed to have killed him and his mother. I'm gonna try to pull up the story on that. See if I can look that up. And I'll probably share it on the screen. Little boy found in the alligator's mouth. Here, there you go. Yeah, this is really sad though. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna try to pull it up on the screen. I'm gonna look it up and pull it up on the screen, let everybody see it. There you go. Man, I tell you, it just goes to show you, things that my dad used to always say back in the days, things that's going to happen never happened before. And one thing for certain, we see that as time goes along in Western society, A lot of the stuff that's going on is, I mean, it's mind boggling, but I know why it's like that. And I'm going to get into the conclusion on why it's the way it is out here. Okay, here's the story right here, y'all. Missing 2 year old Florida boy was found dead in the alligator's mouth, authority says. According to CNN, uh, say missing Florida boy was found dead Friday after authorities say that the discovery of the 2 year old boy body in the mouth of an alligator in St. Petersburg, Florida. I think they had some shit that went down in St. Petersburg back here a couple of damn weeks ago. St. Petersburg is making headlines like crazy now. The boy Tulane, what's his name? Tulane Mosley was reported missing after his mother. What the hell is this? Get off the screen. What was his? Pashawn Jeffries, 20, was found dead in her apartment Thursday afternoon with multiple stab wounds. St. Petersburg Police Chief Anthony Holloway said in a news conference Friday. Tulane's father, Thomas Mosley, was taken into custody for both deaths and facing 2 counts of first-degree murder in St. Petersburg, police said. Police spotted an alligator in Dale's home park, which is just miles from the apartment where Jeffrey was found dead. With an object in its mouth, officers fired a single round at the reptile. It dropped the object, Holloway said. Officers were able to retrieve the object, finding there was Talene's body intact. We didn't want to find him this way, but at least we can bring some closure to the family now, Holloway said. Oh, that is ridiculous, man. Okay. And then they said officers were able to, well, no, I read it already. It said Thomas was checked into a hospital Friday with cuts to his hands and arms, Holloway said. He was later booked in the Pinellas County Jail. Online jail records show Thomas did not want to speak to authorities and asked for an attorney, though it was not clear Saturday whether he had obtained legal representation yet. Authorities say the investigation is still ongoing and have not received information on Talen's cause of death or how he ended up in the park. That is real. That is fucking ridiculous, man. You know, I remember back, I've always said it before, I remember back in the days when I was young, living in California, when you hear stories like that, it used to be Caucasian people, you know. Because when you hear stories like that, you're like, oh shit, what that white man done? He done killed his family. That's crazy. And we would be the last thing on anybody's mind that would do anything like that. But the nature of Western society in our neighborhoods have changed. And the reason why they have changed, because most black women have been told, and I've said it 1,000 times, they don't need a man. So they end up letting these young men grow up to be the opposite of them. They look like men, but they act like women. And a lot of times they get caught up doing stupid stuff. And then a lot of times these young women, they be wanting a boyfriend, they be wanting somebody to love, because that's nature. So chances are they find themselves getting in a relationship with boo-boo heads like guys like that. Because it could have been to the point where he probably got into a altercation with the girl, the young lady or whatever, and she probably won't have nothing to do with him no more. And a lot of times these young men, they don't want to hear Yeah, they don't want to hear nah. They don't want to hear nothing about that she finna move on with another man. Because I see a lot of these young men, they get mad when somebody else come in and start holding a situation down that they wasn't holding down. So now they got a new way of doing shit. They just say, fuck it. If I can't have you, no one will. And chances are, take them out. You know. I mean, I'm not saying that's what had drastically happened, but hey, wouldn't surprise me none. You know. Fam said, I think that's what happened. I mean, it's a possibility because these young men do not know how to take constructive criticism. They do not know how to, you know, ordain the concepts of, if she don't want to be bothered with me, I go my way, you go your way, everything. And as long as I can see my kids, that's all that matters. I see my child, that's all that matters. I don't have to me and her don't have to be together. But a lot of times, you know, these young men they get caught up to the point where they used to her doing this and doing that for so long to the point where they like, shit, I can make this bitch my slave, basically. You know what I'm saying? I can make her do this, do that. Then when she try to pull away from you, then that's the problem. Then you want to fight, you want to kill, do all kind of crazy shit. Not to mention, you want to bring the child in the middle of it. The baby ain't got nothing to do with none of that shit. That's the real hurting part. Your own offspring, nigga. One thing I'm gonna say that I usually don't say, but I hope they fry your black ass if they find out that you the one son that child to them alligators like that. They need to just give you the death penalty. Just get you up out of here completely. You need to just get on down. And me, I don't, because that is fucked up. Because I looked at the little young man in his face and he looks so innocent. I mean, he is innocent. He's 2 fucking years old. He ain't no grown ass man. That's a child. And I hear people say, these kids, they bad. Well, hell. They gotta learn. I know about the terrible twos. I got a son. I know about the terrible twos syndrome. And that's the point because they're growing. They're trying to learn. And it's your job to teach them how to learn. They can't learn on their own. But I get it now because in this society, we teaching our kids to basically defend for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Now, when they was a baby and you were feeding them the bottle, oh, my little baby, oh, he's so cute, he's so cute. Then when they start walking and saying a few words, now you don't want to have nothing to do with them. Now they're growing up, basically have to defend for themselves. And when they grow up and defend for themselves, they start doing dumb shit. When they start doing dumb shit, they got two choices, jail or hell when they get either older. And it's because the woman, she already trying to figure out who the fuck she is and trying to figure out why the baby daddy didn't left her and her child. And 9 times out of 10, it might be because of something she did. You know what I'm saying? What to do? Like, man, I don't want to be bothered with her ass no more. I got to go. Keita, what's happening? Sweet thing. What's going on? How you been? You doing all right? You gotta give me your stuff so I can promote it for you. It's one of my favorite former female ex-girlfriend. I'm putting you on blast, ain't but I said you my favorite, so shit, yeah. You 100. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you gotta send me your information though, so I can promote it. Fam said, what I can't understand. He said, what I can't understand is what did the child do to deserve that? These children ain't asked to be here. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They didn't ask to be here. But at the same time, you would think the way these motherfuckers' mindset be, it's just like, hey, yeah, you got something to do with it because you look like your daddy. And I hate that shit. Or you look like your mama. I hate that shit. So I'm going to fuck you up on sight because you look like your mama and your daddy or your daddy. Or look like both of them. You know what I'm saying? And take them out. You know, and that's the craziest shit. But like I said, God rest dead to that young man, man, and his mother, you know. I mean, brand new life gone just that fast. I remember we used to have a saying back in the days where it say, "You here today and gone tomorrow." No, you here today and gone today. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, you know, moving right along. Uh, the whole concept of this topic tonight, raising a child goes wrong, is because I've been seeing a lot of videos where it shows these young men, I mean these young women, letting these young men, their sons and stuff, just grow up and do whatever the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Stay up all night, miss school. I don't know how that happened, but you know, in some places some places they'll lock your ass up. Really, it's supposed to be across the nation if if your child is not in school. But I think some of these women nowadays, they kind of figure this situation out now, so they can just tell a lie and say, "Well, I didn't know. I saw him on to school. That's all I know. I don't know where he be at behind closed doors." But a lot of times they do. They just don't make their child go to school because a lot of these females be scared of their kids. Hell, I done dated some of you broads, and I ain't got to call you motherfuckers' name out, but some of y'all are scared of y'all kids. Y'all let y'all kids do what the fuck they want to do. That's the reason why I got my goof ass. Shut up. That's why I'm right where I'm at right now. Because a lot of y'all don't care. Shit. Let them grow up. Let them do what they want to do. Drive without license. You know what I'm saying? Date older women with a bunch of kids. They ain't even graduate high school yet. You know, just do anything. Talking about he's the man of the house. And his motherfucker can't even count 10 to 20. But I get it. Because you try to say, you know, most females will say, I want my child to have what I never had. I don't want to treat my child like my mother treated me. How did your mother treat you? Oh, she used to beat my ass. She used to damn near kill me. I mean, what did you do? All because I had a boy up to the house. Oh, okay then. Well, chances are these things were going to happen, wasn't it? Did you learn from it? Yeah, I did, and somewhat. Yeah, okay, whatever. But anyway, without further ado, my brother, Dark Prince, they made it in on the scene.
What's going on, family?
What's the business, man?
Everything's all in all, man. Everything's all in all. Yeah. Oh, something else I saw earlier today. I can't remember what it was, though. It was talking about, you know what I'm saying? Well, I tell you what's our topic tonight before we get in?
Well, I got the topic tonight is going to be, it is raising a child goes wrong in today's society. Letting kids make their own decisions.
I got something to say off that all the time, y'all.
Yeah. Now, go ahead, bro.
I don't have no children myself. But the state of the planet right now, man, I wouldn't even want to have none on this planet right now. They got, I mean, as a young mind, as a baby coming up in this type of environment, I got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, my son or my daughter, my unborn seed going to school, and you got faggots running around. Literally. Grown folk that have told themselves that they were born this way, trying to instruct my seed about education. So when I get to the point where as after our X, you know what I'm saying, millennials, you know what I'm saying, our generation X, we got the millennials going on right now. The millennials don't have any type, you know what I'm saying, foundation that we had. So I done seen more kids talking to their parents like they're friends, and the friends actually, you know what I'm saying, condoning it, saying that it's okay to be that way. So I don't expect no respect to be out of, you know what I'm saying, the kids. I don't have the respect out of the parents. I don't have the respect out of the elders, because the elders starting to act just like the folks that's supposed to be in high school. So when it comes down to these kids, ain't nobody raising them. They raising their damn self. And the thing about it was, the world now is like, they didn't have the childhood we came up with. They don't have the outside influence. I mean, when we went to school, the folks was like, okay, say no to drugs, don't hang out there, you know what I'm saying, on the corners with the folks. We wasn't doing that though. But the thing about it now is, you know what I'm saying, you can't play outside. They don't have no childhood. There's no such thing. We was talking the other night, me and you remember, and we was discussing old school stuff.
Yeah, go on. Yeah. Talk about that, about the profession and stuff, you know, coming up as a child. Matter of fact, I don't give a fuck. We might get copyright infringement tonight because I want to share some of the old childhood stuff that we used to watch and stuff. Like we were talking about when I was in Kansas the other day. Go ahead.
So fam, so what me and my brother was talking about, we were just reminiscing, going down memory lane of how a magnificent childhood that we had growing up. Because see, people, let's start with Saturday morning cartoons. I don't know if you know about that, if you're old enough. But that was a staple of the childhood. You've been to school all week. Thing about it was they were saying the Pledge of Allegiance, they was praying in school and all that during this time frame. Funny they don't do that no more. But we ain't gonna get in there. That was just part of our childhood coming. So was it 2005 they decided to cut the Saturday morning cartoons off? Was it 2000?
It was either 2006 or I think no, it was 2007. It was 2007.
Okay, early 2000s, they cut off the childhood thing as far as teaching, you know what I'm saying, the little ones. Now, I know a lot of people right now are plop their kids down in front of the TV and walk off and do child, you know what I'm saying, their chores or whatever else they got around the house, but the TV ain't educating like it used to. See, when we got sat down in front of the TV, it was ETV, educational television. It was either that we was watching The Electric Company, we was watching Sesame Street. Now, the thing about it was, some folks might be laughing about that, but actually, I learned to count Spanish watching Sesame Street.
You know,
so when I got ninth grade and took Spanish, I already had that.
I don't mean to cut you off, but it was one cartoon we left out that I used to watch, and this was way back in the late 70s. And this was this cartoon right here. I don't know how I passed that up, but check this out.
Gathered together from the cosmic reaches of the universe, here in this great hall of justice, are the most powerful forces of good ever assembled. Superman, Batman and Robin, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and the Wonder Twins, Sand and Jaina, with their space monkey, Bleak. Dedicated to truth, justice, and peace for all mankind.
I definitely remember. Now, the crazy thing was, when Marvel redid all the superhero movies, you know what I'm saying, this past decade, they didn't bring in the monkey in with, you know what I'm saying, the twins. Now, I don't know if everybody remember, but it was Wonder, you know what I'm saying, she was Scarlet Witch. He had a twin brother. He was really fat, but he got killed, you know what I'm saying, in one of the earlier series, though. Mm-hmm. But they were twins. And they supposed to be represented Wonder Twins at the time frame, but they didn't bring no monkey in on this. I don't know if maybe they did the Rock Twin. They call him Rocket, but that's different from the monkey, though. But anyway, he might have been a stand-in. But the point was that the cartoon that we had in time frame, they wasn't insinuating no type of sexuality. They wasn't, you know what I'm saying, having us, you know what I'm saying, off in La La Land as far as, you know what I'm saying, imagination wise, because they was actually stirring your imagination to do better things. Then you had the toys too, people. All the toy commercials that was coming out was keeping your kids occupied the right way. Because here's some of the toys they had. If they were Tonka toys, they were playing with construction. The girls had their little, you know what I'm saying, ready, you know what I'm saying, baked ovens over there. They was doing stuff to train them for womanhood. These are toys, people. We talking about toys here. But the toys were helping to train you as far as what you were going to be doing to fulfill your function, whether you were male or female, later on in life. And then the thing about it was they had after school specials. If your show wasn't coming on, say for instance, Transformer, G.I. Joe wasn't coming on that day, but they'll throw in an after school special.
You brought up the Tonka toy.
Yeah.
A lot of kids in the Sandpit game ask me what's the best equipment. I tell them Tonka. Tonka equipment's tough, reliable, and you get less downtime. Believe me, if you want a job done on schedule and on budget, Tonka's the only equipment. You can't afford mistakes in the Sandpit game. What are you looking at? Get back to work. Tonka, as tough as the kids who drive them.
You see what I'm saying, people? The toys we were playing that, folks actually became, you know what I'm saying, construction workers, foremen, architects, because of the toys we were playing with. If you wanted to jump into ingenuity, that's where the Transformers stuff come in. See if we can do something that was different than the last generation to build on that, enhancing our mentality. They done dumbed all that down. We had our Tonka truck. We had the Transformers. We had the jet. We was outside somewhere, in the backyard, in the front, across, you know what I'm saying, at the homies' house somewhere. But the thing about it was, we were proactive. We wasn't sedentary sitting in the house, playing on the damn video game all day. And don't trip me out, because we had our Atari.
Oh, yeah, we had Atari. We had the ColecoVision. We had the...
We want to let y'all know now. Want to let y'all know we had Cap Gun.
What that damn shit PlayStation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, we had
the thing about it was, I haven't seen any toy commercials, you know what I'm saying, in a long time. And the toy commercials I do see is a bunch of, man, a 2-year-old wouldn't even be interested in it.
That shit's so boring. I mean, because all you got to do is watch the goddamn Nickelodeon's channel or Disney or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. I don't even know what none of that shit look like no more, because I know it don't exist, because they taking a lot of the stuff. I just was told, Willie D was telling me, shout out to my boy D, Willie D, he said, hell, they took goddamn, they took some off TV. Oh, Scooby-Doo, or Boomerang. You know, Boomerang, they took all the cartoons from the Cartoon Network that was old school cartoon and put it on Boomerang. Now Boomerang got sold out. Hulu bought Boomerang out.
Man, here's my thing though, Steve.
Yeah, cuz talking about some old shit from the 70s right here. Slinky. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And that's the thing about it was, you know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, let's tempt our tummy with the commercial. We might need to sing along. I remember that old commercial.
I remember too. It's Slinky, it's a wonderful toy. It's made girl and a boy. Yeah. And you up in, and if you had stairs in your house or some steps somewhere, that's where you was with your Slinky. That's where you was.
Yeah, shout out to Cuz, because he just pointed that out. I gotta do this for him right quick. I know he gonna trip out on this here though. Check this out.
Slinky toys are fun toys. Walk downstairs alone and make the slinky.
Exactly.
Spring, a marvelous thing. Everyone knows it's Slinky. It gives a big lift when wrapped as a gift, a very likable toy. It's falling in place, brings smiles to your face, something kids can enjoy. It's Slinky. For fun, it's a wonderful toy. It's Slinky. It's fun for a girl and a boy. In Slinky mobiles with big slinky wheels and pistons that move as you go. It makes a great sound when you pull it around. The driver's an old-timey fellow. A slinky dog, a slinky train, many more wonderful toys. You tug the string, they do their thing. They're great for girls and boys. They're slinkies, really wonderful toys. They're slinkies, they're fun for girls and boys. Slinky, Slinky Dog, Slinky Mobile, all Slinky toys sold separately by James Industries.
About the Slinky Mobile.
I didn't know about that either. The Slinky
Mobile. I didn't know about the Slinky Mobile, man. See, that's something else. I didn't get a chance to get that. Hell, I might get the Slinky just so I can fix it up right now and get the Slinky Mobile. Just to say I did. Straight like that. But that's my thing about it. You know what I'm saying? Just watch it by itself.
Shout out to one of our watchers. He said all they did was take the spring out of an old mattress and sold it to him.
Might have. They just might have.
They probably did. I mean, but you know what? This is funny that he said that because even when we had the push-up ice cream pop, them was old toilet tissue roll thing. I didn't even know that until I brought that up. So yeah.
Hey man, our people, when it comes down to, you know what I'm saying, inventing things, you already know the white folks took most of that from us, you know what I'm saying, as far as the patent on stuff. Because they got the patent on, you already know. But the thing about it was, we birthed them type of ideas because it was creative to help the kids continue, you know what I'm saying, to get stronger than the last generation. Man, these folks now.
Well, it's just that back then we had got good creativity, and see that's one thing about owning your own business or creating your own business as an adult. You go off the template of a child, of your child's state of mind. You know what I'm saying? Think about the things that you've done and say, damn, I want to bring this shit to life when I get to be older. Like I was telling you about my story about being a truck driver. You know what I'm saying? I was pushing the trucks across the floor as a child. I was fascinated by 18-wheelers. And then next thing you know, here I am driving them. So like I say, the Jewish community does it for their kids. They put the stuff out there in front of them. They tell them this is what they want them to be, a doctor, lawyer, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Anything that's going to make them some fucking money and keep the generation going. You know, and even when we were kids, we had stuff put out in front of us. You know what I'm saying? But that cycle has broken.
Yeah, it definitely has.
This truck was fire. Yeah, I remember that. I know you're talking about. Is that I think that was the gas station truck, wasn't it? The little toy,
I think it was.
I think it still got some gas stations in the Midwest, like up around Kansas and Missouri, I think.
The tanker trucks, right?
Yeah.
The tanker. Yeah. But that's the whole thing about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? We had toys that, matter of fact, I think that was you that said something about, you know what I'm saying, having the baby on the floor. And then you have, you know what I'm saying, certain toys.
Oh, the Chinese or Japanese.
But I want to bring that to light because I thought that was a great idea right there. You know what I'm saying? You had your toddler on the floor and you have different toys, you know what I'm saying? Like, say, for instance, you may have a microscope over here for the scientist world. You may have the Tonka truck over here, you know what I'm saying, getting construction. They have some books. I don't know what they might do with that, you know what I'm saying? It might be a writer, there might be a research, might be philosophy, you never know. Then on the other side, you might have, you know what I'm saying, some medical, you know what I'm saying, things to play with. Then you might have a fire truck, police car, and this. Put the baby down and watch where the baby crawls to. I thought that was the best thing ever because, see.
Yeah, because it's by nature. It's by nature.
Yeah. I think, you know what I'm saying, I'm not sure about it, but I think that the baby knows it's a calling into him that draws him to certain things. Because, you know, this might be my purpose on the planet. Now, I'm going to have to do some research on it, but it's just my thought about it at the moment.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Yeah, that's most definitely.
So yeah, the kids nowadays, you know what I'm saying? What you were saying about it was that it's hopeless for them, dog. You know what I'm saying? I hate the fact that
when you get into that, I got to bring this up because I know it's going to be close to what you're going to say. But this picture right here, and people was getting mad and stuff, but they didn't get, I'm not saying getting mad at me, but they was getting mad at each other. But me and this other brother, we was on the same level about it, and a female too, because this picture right here, this is a woman who decided to go to school, go to her son's school dressed up like a clown because the young man was clowning at school. So she wanted to call herself going to school to embarrass him by dressing like this.
Oh, dog. I wish we had some. I hope it's some women that's listening. I hope they listen because I definitely want them to chime in right now. I want to ask them if your child was cut up in school, is this the way that you'll go about handling? Will you actually dress up like an idiot to go to try to embarrass your son, or are you going to embarrass you and your son or your daughter? So that's how I see it. I know if anybody mama come to school, we was coming up through the school time frame, and if anybody mama would have stepped off there, we about to joke him or her for the rest of the year. The rest of the damn year. I'm talking about cuts all the time. It's going to be one of them situations when we come back for the 10-year anniversary for the school, that they're going to bring this up. It's going to always be a story because somebody acted out of character. And that's not, this right here is pathetic. What was going through this woman's head?
Cuz said she giving off gay vibes.
I don't know what's going on with this. I know it's a damn fool that's on the damn picture right now. And the thing about it, what it say, Amari mama? What it say, Amari mom?
Yeah.
Think that what it say? He the clown around?
Yeah.
That's that. See, that's the thing about it. Amari probably getting his ass whooped. You don't probably even come to, man, listen. If y'all had folks like we had, if they would have heard any damn thing going down at the schoolhouse, you didn't want to go home. Because you already knew what time it was. But if you got, if your kids are acting up to the point where you actually got to go put on a damn costume, and you out your mind thinking that's what you got to do, put on the costume, what happened to discipline, people?
No. I'm gonna answer. Let me answer. I'm gonna answer the best way I can in their form, in the Muppet form. In the Muppet form. Well, you know the police, they'll take us to jail if we get caught whooping our child at the school like that. You know, CPS will come up there and file charges against us because we whooping our kids like that, and they call it abuse. That's their excuse. That's their excuse. So they say by looking like this right here is going to make everything better because you can go to school and clown him when the students going to be laughing and giggling and kiki kaka. But at the same time, it ain't going to make shit no better because, see, by you coming up there to the school clowning him like that, it's going to be kids in the classroom going to be clowning him as soon as you leave.
Now, see, here's the thing.
And then that's going to make this shit even worse because you didn't escalate your son's domain of fighting because now he's going to get up and start fighting and he's sure not going to get kicked out of school. Now what? All because you thought you were doing some real shit by going up there embarrassing him in front of his friends.
That's not going to work. And you sure right about it. And here's another thing, people. Topic's about the kid. Hold on, let me see what the brother's saying. My mom embarrassed me by putting the pee mattress outside and told, hey.
I don't know about that, but I do know family members, and I'm not gonna call these people's name out.
Well, I mean, I appreciate the brother sharing it. I don't know if I could have did it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. By you saying that, that's some real shit because
that's some bullshit there, bro. I give them that.
I know some family members, and I know some motherfuckers that I ran streets with that had that same situation. I mean, our parents had their ways on disciplining us, and clowning wasn't one of them. putting a clown show
Nah.
at me. Cause like I said, I remember one of the girls I went to school with in 5th grade. Her mother got called to come up there to take care of her, and she was like, "Goddamn, I just made it to work. I could hear the woman talking over the phone. I just made it to work, and now I got to come up here and whoop her ass." And they were like, "Well, Mr. Such and Such, you know, you got to do what you got to do." And they came up there. She came up there, and she was quiet. That girl was quiet because she knew her mom gonna beat the shit out of her. She didn't say nothing. She just sat in her chair. She said, "Get up." Got up, pulled that belt out. And she said, "You better not cry. Now get your ass back over there and sit down. And don't have me come back up here no goddamn more."
Yeah.
Boy, everybody in the classroom was quiet. Like you could have dropped a goddamn pen on the ground, and that pen would have goddamn ricochet or echo.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you, my 4th grade year. Okay, I don't hope he's still around. I ain't heard from him in years though, but it was the 4th grade. His name was Derek Cornell. Derek Cornell, you know what I'm saying, had been to the point where he was always class clowning around. And the teacher said one day, "You know what, I'm gonna go and call your mama, Geraldine." I didn't know what his mama was, because at the time as kids, you never know, you know what I'm saying, the mama first name. You know what I'm saying? You call Mrs. whatever. But anyway. Now he uses always laugh. But when she said that line, he got quiet. I'm talking about mouse quiet in the church. 2 hours later, there's a knock on the door, classroom door. Miss Geraldine comes on in. As you say, there's a hush goes over the entire class. Derek at the time frame, I look back at him, he got his head down. I'm talking about all the way down, up under the desk down, like he grabbed books from underneath. She say from over at the door, "Derek, first thing, real parents, if you're going to embarrass them, they're going to embarrass you first." So when they have to come out of work and come up there to the schoolhouse, believe me, they about to do something. So he says, "Derek," he don't say nothing. And she said, "If I have to say it again, it's going to get ugly than what it is." He like, "Ma'am," he popped up, standing up on his feet, out the chair. He said, "Come up here to the front." Now, you know that long walk, y'all. That embarrassing walk when you didn't do something and the whole class looking at you. Now you got to go to the front of the class. All eyes on you. You ain't in the back of your seat. You at the front. Now everybody watching you. Now this is the embarrassing part. She comes down with a purse, opens up the purse, pulls the belt out, grabs him by his left arm, went to swinging on it. He danced all the way around. 10 minutes. She was hitting him so hard, we could hear the, you know what I'm saying, the impact of the hits in the back of the classroom. After she got done, she told him, "Get him off the floor." She told him to wipe his face. She told him to shut the hell up. The man went back to his seat, quiet, face wet, not saying a word. For the rest of the year, we had no more problems out of there. But see, this is the problem. She didn't come with no clown out there. She came with the same thing that all parents come with, that damn bill.
That's right. Well, see.
Because, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, see, one thing about the concepts of raising a family, it's got to be a family bondage. This is a family bondage back in the 1950s and 60s. You had your black man, your black woman, and the daughter and the son. Now, in this day and time, this is considered a lame-ass family because you can see that the father is working right along with the mother to help build whatever they're doing for the young man and young lady. One thing for certain that most people might say there's an excuse, but it's not, because they say, you know, kids still got in trouble when the mother and father still was there. But see, here's the thing. A man can be there. I mean, there's a difference between a father and a male, like you say. There's no such thing. I mean, a male can be there. That ain't no father. Because a male is basically a motherfucker there just to be there because he ain't got nowhere else to go. And he probably help pay bills every now and again. But at the same time, he had no say-so on what goes on in that house, on how things supposed to be, etc. That's the difference. A father, he laying down the laws of the goddamn land. If your mama say your ass in there, clean them, wash them dishes, get your ass in there, no back talk. That's a father. But if your mama tell you go in there and wash the dishes, and the nigga sitting up there, he up there playing the video games or reading the newspaper or looking at his phone, that's a male. So nowadays we have nothing but a bunch of motherfucking males in the house nowadays. But at the same time, why do we have males in the house? Because women created these males. And by these women creating these males get out here and they make bad decisions. And the bad decisions they make, it goes in 99 different ways. And one of those ways, they end up picking the wrong woman. And the wrong woman make a fool out of them. And they make a fool out of them so bad to the point where he started to realize she making a fool out of them, making a fool out of him rather, to the point where she killed him because he wanted to leave. This is the woman I'm talking about. And I know a lot of y'all probably seen this woman's face. I don't know. I forgot to get her name, but this broad right here was from Lowndes County, Mississippi, who killed her husband just a week after last. And the thing about it is, she killed him because she was mad at him because he didn't want to cook the kids nothing to eat, supposedly. So, but I'm gonna play the video because I did it on my segment back here. But I'm gonna play the video.
I was looking at DT. He had just threw up something. He was saying that, you know what I'm saying, he's afraid of his father and all that because, you know what I'm saying, he brought down his son.
Yeah, he's talking about how he was terrified of his father. Yeah, hell, I was terrified of mine. I ain't gonna lie. I know the feeling, bro. Trust me. There was no pain, no game on my end. Shit, my daddy said do something. If my daddy even came at me, his voice used to scare the hell out of me. My daddy, he had that heavy ass voice. You know what I'm saying? But let's see where that video at. I think I still got that video in my footage thing. Let me see. I think I do. Let me see. No, that's the Muppet video. The other Muppet video, I think I took it down. Yeah, I think I took it down. But okay. That was crazy, man. How that young lady killed her husband like that. You know what I'm saying? And the point was, most people said she was trying to kill him. I don't think she was really trying to kill him. I believe she just spoke it up in existence. Like I said, the spell of the tongue can really cause some confliction. That's why you got to watch what you say and how you say it, because it's a spell. You can create your spell. And see, she had already said, on that video, she was like, "I'll kill your motherfucking ass." And then she got that gun, and they said they don't think she had a clip in it, but it was one in the chamber. And while she was up there talking shit and pointing that gun, she had her finger in the damn, on the hammer. Wow! Hit him right in the head. He dropped to the ground. He was gone. And
that's my whole thing, y'all.
Moving and hollering, and like the world was coming to an end, which it was, because she knew she been going to get some serious time in jail.
Here's my thing about it. My take was that I definitely agree on that. I don't think it was her intention to kill him. I think she just wanted to scare and try to control him. Yeah. But here it is. We talking about our kids out here for the, the title, for tonight's show. And as I was watching the video myself, and then it went blank. Whereas, talking to him in the background, and her mama's, discussing things. Then I hear the little one. Now, from the way the little ones say, they was crying, but they didn't know what was going on. They knew something was wrong, but they wasn't too sure about it. Now, the women got hysterical in there because all of a sudden, it done got out of pocket on what they were trying to do, control somebody. This is what it came down to. When you're in a relationship with people, you don't control the other half of you. The other half works with you. That's what it's all about. When the family was put together by the Most High, that's the crazy thing about it. If we don't follow the model, your family ain't gonna work out with. My family ain't gonna work out with. Because you got to have both of the balances in there to give the child a stable environment. Now this woman right here, I guarantee right now, she's crying every night, along with her mom in there. Because they wasn't planning on being in there. They ain't stone cold killers. But when you playing around trying to control something in there and you got a weapon, things will happen because you get emotional.
Mm-hmm.
So our kids are left, you know what I'm saying, to carry on without it. That's the sad part. Out of all them arguing in there, and she got the gun, and her mama talking about, you know what I'm saying, trying with her daughter, which let me know right then that's a broken home. Because first and foremost, mama shouldn't have nothing to do with your relationship. Daddy shouldn't have nothing to do with your relationship. They're there for advice if you ask them that. Not to be in your input and tell you how it's supposed to go in your relationship. Because most of the time, people, and I want y'all to check y'all self, when you're in your relationship, the person that's always giving you advice about relationship, are they the ones that's in a relationship themselves? Most of the time, 90% no. You got these side people, whether it's a guy that's a homeboy that wants your woman, or it's a female that's a homegirl that wants your man. Them the ones that's always in the mix, and they ain't got nobody.
That's right. Say that shit loud, bro, so they can hear you back there. I don't think they heard you.
Man, listen.
I've been saying
if you got these side people, that's the thing about it was, and I've seen it all over the place. Hell, when I was in Virginia, the thing about it was the chick I was talking to the time frame, her name was Jessie. All right, she had a daughter named Crystal. Now here's the thing about it. Just give y'all some insight. Jessie and Crystal tried to get with me. I didn't know that part about that, but that was brand new to me. All right. So check. Jessie gets a call one day while I'm over there. Me, her, and her daughter Crystal. And she's like, okay, I'm on my way. And she hangs up the phone. She says, Steve, I need you to roll with me over to my nephew's spot. Because he ain't got to fight with his girl. And I need you to come over there, you know what I'm saying, handle it with him. I'm like, all right, I'm on my way with, let's go. So the three of us pile in the car, we boogie over there to the spot. Now, when we come up to the door, we hear arguing on the inside. But here's the thing. I'm hearing arguing between three people, not two. So when we get in the door, I'm the last to come in. You know what I'm saying? I see my man pacing. I asked Damien, I was like, Damien, what's up, man? He don't say nothing. He just pacing. So I walk over to him, you know what I'm saying? I like, yo, let's go outside right quick, you know what I'm saying? Let's go outside on the front. Let's get some air. He's like, all right, yeah, let's go. So we go outside. We stay out there about 15 minutes. After the 15 minutes, he done cooled down. We coming back in the house, but the women still talking in there. Jess and her daughter, Crystal, along with his girlfriend. She has her friend that's in the house too. When me and my man Damon walking back in the house, this is the conversation we walk up on. Crystal says, which is Jess's daughter, Crystal says, if a female's hanging around, he gonna end up trying to fuck. That's what's going on right here. So people, if you have low self-esteem and you call yourself a relationship and you have people giving you advice about their relationship, believe me, they're not in your best interest.
Nope. Never has, never will.
No, because what I come to find out, people are jealous when they see stuff that they don't have. They get envious. If you have a relationship with somebody and they like, I don't have that type of relationship and never had that type, they're going to try to break that up. Because misery loves company. It's not happy. It's a spirit. So it's going to definitely jack that up. So the biggest thing on the planet that brings people together is family.
That's right.
So if the family is being divided, people are not coming together. We won't have unity. We won't have this beautiful picture, right? Because this is what they say, that's not the family no more. That's not the model.
This is.
And they wonder why two little dudes are going to grow up, you know what I'm saying, with bags on their arm. They want to grow up, you know what I'm saying, the little girl in the middle right here is going to grow up thinking that she's a dude. Now, here's the thing, people. As teenagers, your brain is not fully developed. We talking about toddlers and little ones here. Let's get a chance to see this every day in their house with two daddies or two moms. But when they start wilding out at the schoolhouse, now you want to put on the clown outfit, come find out what's going on with little Jerome or little Jane.
Oh man, this is boy.
Bro, listen, the buck stops with the parent. If you don't put it down the way our grandparents did it, real discipline in the house, this is what you're gonna look like at your schoolhouse with this bullshit on.
Yep.
Thinking that you're embarrassing your son or your daughter, but you're really embarrassing yourself. Because what self-respect in the grown up? It ain't no carnival going on. I could see if they said the schoolhouse was having a carnival that day. If the parents want to come up there, you know what I'm saying, and play along and help chaperone, and they got a creative side to them, then they can bring that side out with it. I ain't hear nothing about that. This is about a parent that said their child was acting up in school, and this is the way they discipline. This is straight bullshit. I need another damn.
Well, see, as long as the power that be dictates your way of life, it's gonna be situations like this all day, every day in Western society because they telling you how you should raise your child, but they won't tell you that they use your child as a pawn to make their money, to make their riches by getting them incarcerated or getting them killed.
Yes, sir.
Because they already know that as long as they are unbalanced without the father in the house, they're going to make bad decisions that's going to put billions of dollars a year in their pockets. That's the reason why if I wouldn't be surprised if this podcast get blocked for the things that we're talking about right now, tonight. Because the thing is, they don't want this type of information to be out in the manosphere. They don't want it out there because they want people, black women, to think that it's okay that your son grow up to be a little rapper, that sign these little insurance deals with these companies they don't know shit about, that hope like hell they make a couple of songs, make a pretty good penny off of, and then they kill your ass off. See, that's the reason why I say raising a child goes wrong in today's society. Letting kids make their own decisions. Because when you let your child make his own decision, he gonna do some fuck shit because he really don't know. It's your job to guide them to the right in the righteous path of life, to make sure that nobody or no one hurts them. You're supposed to be the protector and the server, like the police. But you chose not to do that. You chose to let them protect and serve your child. That's what you do with politics. Y'all chose to let these motherfuckers make a damn fool out of y'all, and then y'all get mad because shit don't work right. You think Donald Trump? You think Donald Trump is the root of your problem? No, that motherfucker that's in there now is the root of y'all problem because he ain't doing shit but going to sleep on y'all ass. He can't even say the right name for the town that had a motherfucking catastrophic tornado hit last week. Calling the damn town Rolling Stone. And he said it more than once. Gotta let you know he don't give a fuck about no niggas. But as long as Trump ain't in there, because Trump is a race, he don't know none of these goddamn people. These people don't like none of y'all. But see, you feel like you educated, you independent, you making your own money, you got your own house, your own car, you doing all this other bullshit. But at the same time, your family's struggling. Your child's obese. Your daughter wearing all the little skinny shit for Instagram and Facebook behind your back. while you working that motherfucking Popeye chicken, arguing with the motherfuckers that want a 3-piece and a biscuit. But you
You
think
know
you
what?
doing?
I gotta jump in on, you know what I'm saying? Listen, ladies, listen. I gotta tell you exactly, you know what I'm saying, why a male definitely needed for the nucleus of the family. Because it's the right way that it was orchestrated in the beginning.
Right.
Here's why. You need the father there for your son and daughter. And let me explain. For your son, one day he's going to be somebody's husband. So he needs to know exactly how to be providing, how to have protection, and be the advice of the family. That's what your son is going to grow up to be. Responsible, accountable. That's what he's going to do. Now, when you have a daughter, daddy's little girl is a real serious term. Because, see, fathers out there, if you have a daughter, guess what? You're going to be the first man that she falls in love with. Now, with that being said, she's going to look to you to see exactly how does a man supposed to treat his woman.
That's right. That's right.
So this is what daughter's watching daddy do. And guess what? Because she sees the way daddy does it with mama, she understands her role now when she leaves the house on how things are supposed to go. Because she's been well back.
That's right.
So when you drop them off in front of the TV right now, I guarantee you, they're not watching something like we used to see, Cosby Show, man and woman. Every TV show we came up, the man was in the house. Even we watching Family Matters, a comedy show, man and woman in the house.
Yeah. And it's funny though, because the first family TV show that started out with all that was the Jeffersons. When the Jeffersons came out in 1975 to 1985, it broke away to other TV shows being made. Well, no. I'm going over my head. I'm sorry. Scrape that out. Good Times was the first family black television show. Came out in 70. Yeah, it was 74 when Good Times came out. 75, the Jeffersons came out. My bad.
I like them both, dog, because see, they gave you both parameters, whether you was doing well as a black family. Now they had some, you know what I'm saying, some fuck shit off in there too, you know what I'm saying, about it. I'm not gonna get on that right now. I'm gonna get on the fact that you had a successful black man and his wife, and they had their family, Raisin thing. Lionel was on his way to college and all this. Same thing when we was watching Good Time. You had a strong male person in the family. You had the wife that was in there, you know what I'm saying, holding down everything as far as domestic stuff. And the kids was doing what they supposed to do because they had leadership from both sides.
That's right.
What happened, people? Because, see, I can guarantee you right now, every movie that you can see that's black right now, that you got on whatever app, you know what I'm saying, that you watch movies on, all our movies they saw as black cinema, as they like to call it, on the app, it's all about either divorce, crazy men, crazy women, destitute bastard children. It's dysfunction. We don't never have a family environment on any movie or show nowadays that's functional. I want y'all to bring up something. Please, if you got something right now, you say that's a wholesome show, Classic is what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Classic sitcoms is what it was. Because I don't see nothing nowadays. Can you name something, bro? Nowadays, whereas you've seen a black family?
They'll probably bring up maybe Meet the Pain or where the fuck the motherfuckers on that Tyler Perry shit. But I couldn't really I can't take none of his shit serious no damn way.
I can't take it either because see, on all his movies, the reason why, you know what I'm saying, that's another reason why I brought up the other point I just had, because all the Tyler Perry movies, the relationships between our people, dysfunction.
Oh yeah, it's divide and conquer. That's the whole reason.
Look at every Tyler Perry movie that y'all saw out there.
And I'm finna say some shit because I know motherfuckers out there that's watching. Y'all love Tyler Perry. And y'all talking about, and I didn't have motherfuckers talking about, y'all jealous of Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry, he doing it big, this and that in Atlanta. He got his own studio. But let me tell you something.
Okay.
Let me tell you, simple-minded motherfuckers. I ain't talking about my good people. Shout out to my good people, the one that know what's up. But you fuck motherfuckers. Let me tell you something about Tyler Perry. The reason why Tyler Perry got his studio in Atlanta, Georgia, is because he's making fuck shit about black people, dysfunctions. If he didn't make movies about black people's dysfunctions, that nigga wouldn't have not one. He wouldn't have a building.
Nathan.
In that motherfucker, putting it out
Nathan.
here. Either way it go, it is his studio, but at the same time, it still got to go get distributed by Mr. Charlie.
Mm-hmm. Now let me ask y'all something else, some people. Why is it that as far as our men,
Family Matters, we can go in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you know.
Here's my thing. I'm okay with that. See, my thing up through the 70s, early 80s, late 90s, we had family structure somewhat.
Like the early, we could say, the mid early 70s, 80s, 90s, in the early 90s. That's where it stopped at, right there. Because it stopped right there. Matter of fact, it stopped right there when they had the damn meeting out in Los Angeles with them damn about the rap music and shit.
Yep. And then guess what they did, dog? They killed off Dr. Phil, for real. Why is it that they can't have a male role model in the house, even on a sitcom nowadays? Because it's all, and guess what it is, people? It's always the black people that don't have a male role model in the sitcom. The white ones do. The Koreans do. Any other race that does a show, they got the male and female counterparts in the home, except for our people. And if they do have it in our people, we fucking up.
They tell you who you are through those sitcoms. Now they got a TV show called Everybody Hates Chris, and on the black side, everybody loves Raymond on the white side. God
what
damn.
they did, bro? I'm glad you brought that up, because my whole thing is, I'm just saying, our people are sleeping. They're not even watching. They're looking for entertainment. They ain't looking for education.
No, entertainment is the thing. Edutainment ain't the thing.
Man, and they want to know why. I'm saying the kids are doing what they doing. Why the parents can't talk to them. And here's my thing. You don't let this whole society shape your family structure on how they think it's supposed to be. That's right. Not what it is. Mm-hmm. So, Tyler Perry also, his claim to fame, people, was coming in dressed as a woman. Y'all know it. Y'all saw the play. Before it even went Hollywood, it was stage plays of him in a dress, being a woman. Now, y'all want to say, well, no, he was just acting up because he was talking about some people that was in his family that he relates to. He just bringing their character to the screen. Bullshit. Because here's the thing. What black man that you know in Hollywood has not put a dress on? So they're killing the masculinity part about the male. They don't want you to be man. They want you effeminate. And so when our sisters, I have a problem with our sisters when they say this. We the only race of people, our women that is. Ladies, we got scraps on the planet. Scraps for men, scraps for women. This is where we at. This is where we at. Scraps for men, scraps for women. We ain't got much. So what we need to do with the little that we do have is promote that. Strengthen that. Because I'm getting tired to the point where, you know what I'm saying, we our women, you know what I'm saying, continue to say they want this, but at the same time frame, those that say they want to be women like them, you supporting them.
Yep.
How does that help us as a race? That's what I want to know, lady. How does that help us as a race? Because what you're saying you want ain't what your actions telling.
Well, that's the thing that hurts the most when they say they say things like that because it sounds good. See, you know, like I said before, most women ain't gonna tell you that they love competition. against each other, because most women would say they want their own man. But
Yeah.
when you look at the way they basically characterize a lot of people, a lot of women in society now, it's just like the girl Tia Tamara, what the broad name is. She just broke up with her husband that she'd been married to for over almost 19, 20 years.
Yeah.
Because she basically saying it's boring being married.
Man, I'm glad you brought that up too, because I saw, made a week before last week. It was a video of her. All right. She's in her kitchen with her son. All right. She comes downstairs into the kitchen. She's got on these really, really short shorts and like some type of jacket over the top. And she asks her son, who's about 8 or 9, how do I look? First and foremost, ladies, your son is not supposed to have eyes for you to tell you exactly how you're supposed to look as a woman, because you his mother. He ain't supposed to be looking at you that way. Second of all, you should have the respect for yourself, not even come downstairs in front of your son that way. Because I guarantee you, from what I heard from my hood homeboys that had mamas like that, that's why they can't stand female. That's why they call them hoes and dog them out. They have a traumatic experience from their mama being that way, and through the pain, this is how they getting it off their chest.
Yeah, because they feel like you ain't got. I mean, because that's the thing here. I mean, here's another thing. You know, I'm a heterosexual man. I love women, but this is the thing to my women, my beautiful black women out there. You shaking your ass, twerking and stuff, and putting these videos up showing your thong all up the crack of your ass, and literally just showing yourself to the whole world. And then when the world start knocking on your door, now you're getting mad because you feel like motherfuckers is basically stalking you. Well, of course, because in nature, that's our attraction, by you showing your wears and tears. That's just like a damn dog, a female dog, a bitch, when it walks up and down the damn street all day, wagging its tail. It's in heat. It's hoping a stray dog come out of nowhere and snip that ass and get behind there and fuck the shit out of it, because she's in heat and the dogs and the male dog is in heat. And that's what y'all do. Y'all wagging y'all ass on social media, and niggas like me and others are sitting there looking like, damn, that motherfucker fine as a motherfucker. But you got motherfuckers that will go into your DM and it's like, what's up, baby? You know, so what's up that ass? You know what I'm saying? You getting mad. Oh, these some thirsty ass niggas. These niggas ain't shit. These niggas, well, bitch, you ain't shit either, because you basically feeding the thirst that we trying to see. Think about that.
It used to be a time, Frank. I'm thinking about that right now. You remember going back? Let's go back to the 90s, dog. Now, the women at the time, Frank, they like to wear. Hold on, let me see what he's saying.
No, he said, what's funny to me, Tyler Perry movies usually about breakups. Somebody turn your volume down.
How your volume over there, dog?
Oh, I'm coming out. I can hear you. Can you hear me, Sam? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me over this way?
Can you hear me and Dark Prince? If y'all can hear me, let me know.
Yeah, man, let us know, because right now I don't want nobody missing jack.
Yeah, because I know they'll, you know, we know how social media get kind of intensified. Goddamn, when you start poking the bear.
Let's keep poking it, because see, I want to talk about, you know,
okay, he says back up. He says back up.
Okay, good. Now, ladies, I also got to talk to you about something. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull up on the way with my brother right now as far as your attire. If you put meat out there for, you know what I'm saying, hungry animal, it's gonna get attacked. It's gonna get investigated. Now, here's the thing, ladies, it's your choice if you're gonna devalue yourself or not. Because see, each time that you let these men run up in you, you're being devalued. And as men, when we see you getting ran through like that, you'll never be wifey material. You're a good time. We like to have a good time, but not for a long time. So that's why you can't have the man that you want in your life, because you have a track record that everybody knows about in the street. And so the thing about it is, no man wants to stand at the altar with folks in the audience sniggering and cracking jokes.
Yeah.
You want a prize. That's why we want you to keep yourself to yourself. That's why we want to chase those type of women. Because they're the type of women we want to take home to mama. Take home to dad. Yeah, this is it right here. This is my queen right here. Because I had to work for it. But if you just one of these hoes out here, and go ahead, dog.
That's funny. I heard motherfuckers say, a comedian say, you'll know how a broad is if you bring your broad to the local barber shop and everybody
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And ladies, this is the problem. And ladies, this is the problem. I understand that you say, okay, it's in a new age and we're going to do like the fellas. But the thing about it is, in the world standpoint and in men's standpoint, you're degrading yourself. You just street booty for everybody now. Even though you might be a good person, even though you might have the right intentions, but you have to line your actions up with that. So if you don't keep yourself to yourself, the thing about it is you ain't no pride. You ain't no pack, because everybody done had it. What's special about that? Nothing. So don't be upset when you can't find nothing out there, because the thing about it is you done devalued yourself. And everybody know that. Now, most folks say, well, is it hopeless? No, it ain't hopeless. That's why you move from where you at and you move to another city and you start over fresh. For those that saying, I need a way out, that's what you do. You're going to have to. Because the circle that you're around right now and the circle that knows you right now, they know you as the hoe. And that's male or female. They just get that straight right now, too, so they won't think we just harping on them. But that's male or female. If you're home, you're just home. And that word gets cracked.
We not opening up the floodgates just on the women, but the thing is, the reason why the women are being in question now is because you are the main front runners who are raising these young men. See, you got to remember, you the one said that you didn't need a man in your house. You can do bad by yourself. You independent. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Charlie got your back. So you ain't worried about no man. But at the same time, these young men that you were raised in your home are going out in the streets stealing, killing themselves and doing all kind of crazy shit. And it's being done for one reason and one reason only. The reason is that they feel like that your young man ain't no young man. He's an offshoot of you. He's emotional just like you are. Because matter of fact, I got a funny ass video that I made that I'm gonna share right quick. I did this video on TikTok.
All right.
Hold on, look at this shit, bro. You probably gonna laugh at this shit, but it's funny as hell. Let me see. I think this is it. Wait a minute, is that it? Yeah.
When the new generation meets the old my generation.
George of the jungle, strong as he can be. Watch out for that tree. George of the jungle lives a life that's free. Watch out for that tree. When he gets in the street, he makes his escape with the help of his friend, an 888. Then away he'll schlep on his elephant. Chef Wallfella and Ursula stay in step. Well, George of the jungle, friend to you and me. Watch out for that tree. Watch out for that tree. George of the jungle, friend to you and me.
That video was a 70s baby versus a new generation millennial baby. The young man called himself running down this older guy, talking shit to him. The older guy kept telling him to leave me the fuck alone, man. Go on about your business. And he just kept getting all in his face like, motherfucker, fuck you, motherfucker, just talking shit. I had the volume there. That's why I had the George of the Jungle theme song playing in the background. But he was just talking shit. So when he got to the top floor in the mall, he basically he just smushed dude, and dude just went to town on his ass. And the new generation nigga that was with the dreads was looking stupid. He was dazed like a motherfucker. But see, that's the thing. That's why I say, again, with these new generation youngins, they are women version. They are male version of women of today.
You know what? That's the thing about it. I see why they're getting their heads blown off now. They have no type of thinking about it at all.
No, because he just thought for sure that he thought he was scaring that, he thought he was scaring motherfuckers like me and you. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, fuck you, old ass nigga, fuck that shit. And Lou like, bro, look, man, go on about your business, homie. Go on about your business. Dude still talking that shit, still gossiping. They don't know when you talk, you basically you're delivering all your energy out. So you ain't gonna have no chance to get no kind of hand action in. The brother already like, okay, this nigga, I'm about to show this little nigga what the business is. And he did just that.
Yes,
he gave him that 3-piece and the biscuit. And the extra biscuit.
That's the thing about it, you know what I'm saying? I hate the fact that, you know what I'm saying, we had to make another stage, you know what I'm saying, show for the world. Because, see, think about it, I'd rather ever see, you know what I'm saying, the white folks, you know what I'm saying, on fight, you know what I'm saying, in a spot. Not saying that they don't do it, but you can go, you know what I'm saying, to, what's the name? What was that damn, what was that shit you used to call, though? I can't play. You used to have all types of hood fights and stuff on there all the time. I can't remember what it was called, though. But
I don't know. They got a site on YouTube, a channel on YouTube. They got all the fight, and matter of fact, they got fights and stuff. They had Hollandale. They got a thing called Hollandale fight.
This whole entertainment. That's the part that gets me, dog. How is disruption amongst our people is entertainment for our people? How is the destruction and the death entertainment for our people? And the thing about it is, bruh, yeah, the kids, I'm glad I ain't got none, because I wouldn't want to bring them up in this type of world. With what's going on right now and all this shit happening right now, I've been lost on the handle. Just about what's going on. Little one come home from school. Daddy, guess what happened today? What happened? We had a clown up in there, but I think it was a man or a woman. What do you mean? I couldn't tell.
Here it is right here, bro. This is it. Shout out to my brother K-Dub. This is off his channel in Hollandale. But check this out. Hollandale street fights.
Pathetic.
Hey, what up? Please don't. Hell no, baby. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no, bitch. Ain't nobody gonna hit my blood. I meant that.
I'm gonna lift that car there, nigga. Boy, this how it goes down on Smith Park lot now. Boy.
The child goes wrong.
I know, and majority half of the motherfuckers I know on that video, including the female from Hollandale.
All I can say now, you know what I'm saying? The folk want death and destruction, they definitely gonna get it.
Well, the thing is, like I say, when you worship death, you worship the cross, you worship death, that's exactly what you're going to have in your life. And that's what we see in our society. We worship the cross.
People don't worship nothing. I don't know nobody on the planet that worship Jack. Everybody say they doing their own thing. That's the thing about it. I done seen from what I'm checking out, everybody does a lot of talk about it, but they don't believe in nothing. Nothing. So that's why I see everything going haywire. So I'm like, you know what?
No, they don't believe in nothing because they don't know nothing. They ain't trying to learn nothing.
Like I say, bro, it's a Muppet planet. I'm gonna let them have it.
You know, I mean, whatever Fox News, CNN, CBS, NBC, and all these goofy boob tube medias tell them that's what they gonna believe. You know, you can't have you ain't got your own mind in the United States of America. It's impossible to have your own mind. That's the reason why a lot of times if you do get a decent relationship, a broad gonna come in there and break it up, or a dude gonna come in there and break it up because it's like, man, you ain't got no business being happy, and I'm sad. That's just how it is. Misery loves company. That's the reason why I ain't never had too much of a good decent relationship, because motherfuckers don't think for themselves. They let somebody else think for them and tell them what's best for them. And then they end up with a piece of shit motherfucker. Then they want to talk about men ain't worth a damn in this society. But this is what you chose. Nobody put a gun to your head and tell you to choose these goofy motherfuckers that y'all get with. Y'all choose the goofy motherfuckers is because this is what you want. And then a lot of times these females be choosing guys that already have somebody. Married and shit. Got a full-fledged family at home. But at the same time, you want to open your goddamn ass up to this nigga because, you know what I'm saying, he makes six figures, you know what I'm saying, he making pretty good money, but he got a family, so he gonna love you just like you love his family. But then when you realize you ain't nothing but a piece of meat, they just try to chump on.
That's all it is. That's all it is. And the crazy thing about it is, you know what I'm saying, they comfortable in a position. So yeah, this is what we have.
Very comfortable. Because I done met a couple of motherfuckers that I tried to get with back in the days. That bitch told me she didn't even want to be in a relationship. And you know what I'm talking about, because I told you about this particular broad, because you fucked with her a long time ago when you was in Hollandale. And she said she didn't want to be in a relationship. And then I come to find out this bitch here was fucking this married man for damn almost 20 years. But like I say, women always say they want their own man. That's not true. That's not true. I mean, I'm not gonna say all of them, but for the majority rule, they want somebody because it's a competitional thing. They want to see. That's in their nature. That's just the way it is. That's why even way back in the ancient times, the kings, you know what I'm saying, as they call it, in the Middle East, they had more than one wife. They couldn't have. It was impossible to have more than one wife. To have one wife. You can't populate the world with one woman. And we the seed carriers. We supposed to be populating the world. But when you're a slave and you've been taken out of your character of being who you really are, then chances are you're gonna think it's right just to have one woman. And they're gonna give you
You know
all
what?
kind of lies and tell you, well, it's all these diseases and stuff out there. Well, who created these goddamn diseases? Because you was created natural. You wasn't born with no damn disease, but you'll be born with a damn disease if your ass born in a hospital. Oops, did I say that? Yes, I did. Because they give you immunization shots as soon as you come out the womb. You ain't going through natural childbirth. You go through natural childbirth, that child gonna be the healthiest damn human being on the planet. They know it. That's why
And that's crazy.
they say if they don't get you like that, they're gonna get you when you get ready to try to put your child in school. And then when you try to put your child in school, that's when they're gonna try to come at you with those shots again. And then they're gonna tell you if you don't get that child shots, you can't bring them into our school because we can't have no healthy little motherfucker running around here while all the kids up there coughing and spitting every day.
They try to kill all everybody.
Hell
That's the
yeah,
thing.
exactly. But we don't know. But we don't think about shit like that, bro. But anyway, let's go into the news segment before we get up off this thing, man. I had a couple of news articles that I wanted to post up on some shit that's been going down. Well, I know you heard about the tornado in Little Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Elon Musk quit. Suppose is he supposed to be the richest man on the planet or some shit now?
One of them.
Well, he's supposed to be buying American Airlines, which is like the third largest airline company in the world.
I can believe it.
He's finna buy it.
I can believe it. See, that's another thing, people. The rich always put their money into investment. We're gonna go blow our shit over at the hot tamale spot, the club, some J's, some drink, and some house. That's it. Nothing left after that. Everything about the way we do things is jacked up. Family structure, finances, emotional structure, everything.
Well, as long as like Mr. Charlie said, as long as y'all keep that same mindset, he can continue to bank off of you because he know that you ain't got the concepts of having a business standpoint. Just like we were talking about the PPP loan shit. I said they could have just, if you're gonna get $150,000, you could have bought you a goddamn what's that? Ecoline Ford van with no windows, the white van, you know what I'm saying? Buy you some equipment like vacuum cleaner and liquid and all that stuff, and go around there and clean folks' house carpets and shit. Put your goddamn name on the side of the motherfucker, and take pictures and shit. And man, you would have still been making some motherfucking money. That's all they want you to do is show that you're doing something with the goddamn money that you get. That's all you gotta do. That's all you
They
have
get
to
the
do.
same, but see, they do the same shit, but when they decide to go, you know what I'm saying, they ain't going to school to better themselves. They're going for the damn grant check. And as soon as you get the grant check, they're out of school, and you right back in the same damn hot ass pot that you hissing in.
Yep. Well, here's the story on Elon Musk. Whatever the dude's name is. Elon has announced he will be purchasing 51% stake in American Airlines. This continues his recent pattern of acquiring the company that plays a role in American society and infrastructure. He has announced the news on Twitter and in a press conference. When asked about his interest in American Airlines, Musk stated, "I realized that simply enjoy buying companies with birds on their logos. And when I have such an obscene amount of money, why should I try to fight those urges?" Sound like business move to me.
Did you hear what he just said, though?
Yeah.
That's what makes it dangerous, though.
Yeah.
Because he say I got an obscene amount of money, and I go off of urges, not thought out plans, urges. So if I feel like doing it, that's what I'm gonna do. Don't make it, you know what I'm saying, if it's a good thing. But these are the people that run our planet. They dictate everything that you say that you're supposed to be doing in your household, and everybody runs along with it. Once again, if everybody is raising you and advising you, your family unit ain't gonna be a unit.
Now, see, motherfuckers like that, he don't give a fuck about no family unit. All he give a fuck about is that fact I got money, I can shit on the sidewalk, and I can make you clean it up.
Sound like
He ain't got a worry in the world. You can look at him in that picture. Look at him in that picture. He like, shit. If I get 51% of this goddamn airline, goddamn it, I can run this motherfucker how I want to, and basically change the game, and give them all type of bullshit ideals.
mm-hmm.
You know, and like, goddamn it, if y'all motherfuckers want to go to the goddamn moon, like I've been trying to get to on my little spacecraft or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? I could throw, if y'all, win tickets on flying on my little spaceship or something. This some old weirdo shit. And he gonna get the money.
Yep.
He gonna get the money because of who he is. He got the complexion for the protection. I bet you put Kanye West picture up there, the motherfucker like, get your goof ass somewhere and sit down, nigga. You ain't finna get shit.
Ain't it dope?
But boy, anyway, I guess I got one more news story. Now this one right here was kind of tripped out. Old girl. What damn, that's not it right there. What the hell? That's not what I was looking for. Oh, I see my bro answer to let me see. Yeah. I see my bro Tariq Nasheed answer to the situation with I'll tell you about Steve what's the motherfucking name, the comedian Steve Harvey, about the Africans. Steve Harvey must be on some real dope or something goddamn saying the shit that he said. You know what I'm talking about? About the Africans.
What do you say?
Talking about something we trying to copy the African style. And that the Africans love us and we need to love them back.
Now listen to no sellout nigga.
I ain't gonna even go into that little situation with him. It don't even really matter. I'm not gonna even use that as a segment. But my favorite
last year, and because of things like drought, supply chain shortages, overall inflation next year,
somebody got hospitalized. Wendy's customer hospitalized after ordering cheeseburger.
Grocery shopping. Good time to bring in Stephanie Nash. She's a dairy farmer in Tennessee. She joins us now.
I don't want to hear that bullshit ass motherfucker, that Pierre dude. He's so full of shit. It said court documents obtained. This McClatchy News urged customer Gina Volch has been plagued with long-term health issues, staggering medical bills, and result of her meal or some shit. What did it say? Damn shit moving fast. What the fuck? Something about it. Let's see what she said. She ordered a medium double cheeseburger combo from Wendy's restaurant in St. Rose, Louisiana, July 27th. That's last year. The plaintiff said that the burger was contaminated due to poor hand washing procedures, and the food was not properly washed, expected, or ensured to be safe.
I
I never,
expect
huh?
I expect standards are down on everything, man. Restaurant, going into the bank, anywhere you supposed to get service nowadays, you ain't getting it right. You ain't getting it right.
Oh no, everybody's been when you say the Muppet Planet, it really is. Everybody's like robots now. You know how you go to? It's just like when I watch old airline commercials. Let's use an old airline commercial. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pull up an old airline commercial right quick
Okay, go
and,
ahead.
and let you see how the commercial basically is showing on that commercial. Let's see. We're gonna do Pan Am commercial. We're gonna go 1970 shit. I'll let you see this shit. And see how the people was reacting back in them days compared to how they do shit now. Because now it's like, and then I'm gonna show you a before and after. But even though Pan Am is not in service anymore, they went bankrupt back here a long time ago after Flight 103. The situation with Flight 103.
Yeah.
Pan Am paging Miss Fulton, would you please call at the Pan American ticket counter on the departures level. Miss Fulton.
When you fly out into the world with Pan Am, you're not going with an airline that knows one country best and visits the rest. You're flying with the World Airline. In over 40 years, we've got to know the world pretty well. You'll find local Pan Am people in 207 offices, linking 84 countries, waiting to do all the little things that leave you free to do yours. It's all in the price of your ticket. That's why the World Airline can make the world of difference to your trip. Every country has an airline. The world has Pan Am.
Now, wasn't that such a peaceful video?
Yeah.
A peaceful video of an airline of an old airline company like Pan Am, and then you see this. Let's see. Then you go from that to this.
I don't care. I don't care. Why are you scared? Why should you be scared? They got guns on the Well, tell them to bring SWAT to shoot me down because they're going to have to shoot me down today. Remember that. Where are they diverting us? Because wherever it is, there's going to be a bloodbath everywhere. You can run away. You can all run away if you want. And then you can run. I won't kill you. I'm Balthazar. Put up your hands if you don't kill me then, or don't approach me, because I'm Balthazar. As renamed by God Balthazar, since I'm taking over this plane.
Dude, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, this, you can't get by that.
Ruining humanity. If you're a cute, no, shut up and sit down.
I'm sorry. I ain't had my mic on. This is the world we living in now. You can't even get on the goddamn plane and just have a nice little decent little flight across country. You gotta get on a plane and idiots like that standing up talking about he gonna take over the plane and talking stupid and you ain't gonna do this, you ain't gonna do that to me. But I get it because the powers that be in the government got people going crazy like a chicken with his head cut off. Everybody wants some goddamn attention, like a baby. Just like Fam said, everybody wants to make social media.
Yeah.
You know?
Cloud chase.
Yeah. And then when they get the wrong type of attention, then and the shit go wrong, then everybody, well, I'm sorry, I didn't. My dog died, my grandmama died. I just don't know. I just feel like killing myself, trying to get your ass up out of the goddamn bullshit you started. Oh boy, I tell you, man. Anyway, but let's go ahead and conclude this whole show, man. You got anything else you want to say, man, before we jump up on this thing?
Nah. But tonight it is.
Yeah, that was about his show tonight, bro. This was well needed. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I don't know. I might get in with try to reach out, try to figure. I don't know. I think he's gonna probably do a podcast probably Wednesday, and I'm gonna give him my contact information so I can go ahead and get him on the show. DJ Kenny Parker from Boogie Down Production, because he said he want to come on, and I got some questions because I know I got a lot of questions to ask him about the state of hip hop. So you know what I'm saying. And then I'm gonna rumble around, try to get Judge O'Brown. Oh, bro, we're gonna be having some everybody on this joint. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely looking forward to that one.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Because I don't know. I'm gonna probably make my way to Memphis to one of his little campaign trail situation in Memphis and go out down there and contribute to his being the mayor of Memphis. Shout out to Memphis, M-Town. You know what I'm saying, man? Because I really hope they let their brother get in there, man. Because Memphis need him ASAP. That city is going down. The state of Tennessee going down. Period. But Memphis was the southern Harlem back in the days, But it's shit. Because the hip hop is dead, like Nas said it, and I believe it. Well, the reason why hip hop is dead is because a lot of us then sold ourselves short and gave our shit away to these motherfucking devil motherfuckers. That's plain simple. We gave up. That's all. And we didn't gave up so bad to the point where we didn't give up on these youngins. These youngins, goddamn, they just rapping about anything. They talking about anything. They don't even make no damn sense.
They don't.
They bobbing their head.
They definitely don't.
Then when you smoking that shit and popping them pills, that shit sound real good to them then. But anyway. All right, bro, we're gonna get up out of here, man. You say you ain't got nothing else to say? You ain't got nothing else you want to chime in before we get out there?
No, like I said, I said what I had to say for the night. Like I said, until the next time, dog.
All right, bro. Well, we're going to do it again, as always.
For sure.
All right, peace, bro. All right. Let me say, yeah, hip-hop. Oh yeah, it did have messages, fam. Trust me. That's the reason why they got rid of. That's the reason why they dumbed it down because it had messages. That's why they tell you about copyright infringement and stuff. They don't want you playing certain songs that ignite people to start realizing they're fuckery. That's the game. And and to my people, stop putting. I don't own the rights to this music. They already know that. They just fucking with you because they. I mean, you can put that all day long. They know that you don't own the rights to these people's music. They just go. They just go. They gonna steal mutual shit because they don't want the shit out there. But anyway, much love and respect to you guys. Shout out, much love, fam. Appreciate you viewing and others out there. You know what I'm saying? Another cat that was on here and others. You know what I'm saying? Much love and respect to you guys, man. I gotta go and give me some rest because I'm gonna be shut down for tomorrow all day tomorrow. Do my little reset. Other than that, shit, I'm gonna let Gilligan's Island put me to sleep tonight. Shit, that's one of my favorite TV shows of all time. Goddamn, from back in the day, Gilligan and the Skipper bullshit ass. I'm an old school head. I love it. I ain't gonna even trip. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get up off this thing. Much love, respect to you guys. Your boy Chaos. Sign out.